What's up, y'all? So I'm back again. Don P. wanted to talk about one of a show I like. It's not one of my favorite, but it's a good show. It probably is one of my favorite. First Take. As you guys know, Stephen A. is now without Skip Bayless, and they're replacing Skip Bayless. I was really worried about this because I don't know. I kind of got to the point. I mean, I probably always liked Stephen A. more. I have liked Stephen A. more because Skip just says the dumbest things. He's a hater. Skip's a big hater, and Stephen A. He's not a hater. They both say some outlandish things, but at least Stephen A. is not a hater. And Stephen A., I feel like he knows a little bit more about what he's talking about. He doesn't get his heart doesn't get wrapped up in it as much as Skip. Skip's heart's always into it, and his hate takes over. So if he doesn't like you, then he's gonna dog you. I mean, he said some dumb things. I remember one time he said that. And some of the few dumb things that Skip has said, he said that Doug something, the running back for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, was it Doug Williamson, whatever his name was, said that guy was better than Adrian Peterson. What? Stop it. He also said, he said countless times about, LeBron being a choke artist and not being good. Shut up, Skip. Come on. Let me just go back on that. But anyway, I find Skip very entertaining, though. So, and I thought that he and Stephen A. had a great chemistry together. And I just didn't know if, part of what was good about First Take was that, Skip was such a fool. He was so foolish. He'd say some idiotic things. And the thing is, you knew he meant it. That's what was good. That was what I did actually appreciate about Skip, was that he was real up there. He believed dumb things, but as long as you believe it, I don't really have as much of a problem with you. If you're faking it, then that's kind of a problem. When you say what the establishment wants you to say, that I don't really like that. But Skip, he was up there, he was debating. One of my funniest Skip moments, or one of the things I really liked, was when when he lost his cool after Floyd beat Manny. And he had to wear like a hat or something. And he got mad and he started like ripping it off and like, I'm not wearing this. And, and then, Stephen A. was just looking at him like, Skip, come on. But you could tell how mad Skip was, so he kind of didn't really push him too hard. So that was funny. But anyway, like I was saying, what do I think about the whole switch? I was very concerned. I was concerned about it because I thought it might take away from what Stephen A. does, I thought that chemistry that they had, it was just good. It worked fine. But, and I didn't think that they could replace Skip. But I will tell you, I am very, very, very pleased to know, and this is not breaking news. This is old, but I am very pleased that it is going to be Max Kellerman. Because Max knows his stuff. That's the most important thing, is you got to know your stuff. Not everyone on ESPN knows their stuff. A lot of them, all of them are good speakers, right? All of them are going to be good speakers. And, most of them do know. Most of them love sports. Most of them know a lot. But I would venture to say Max knows more than 99.9% of everybody that's on ESPN. I would venture to say that. About all sports, when it comes to sports in general. When it comes to boxing, you're not going to find really too many more people that know more about boxing than Max. His basketball acumen, which is all very important because basketball and boxing and football are my favorite sports. He knows a ton about basketball. He's really good at basketball. I don't agree with him on a few things, but that's not the point. The point is he makes good points and he has good arguments for what he does believe in. So, I love Max Kellerman, though. I loved Max Kellerman when he was on Around the Horn. And, I was sad to see him leave. Although I think, Tony Reali does an excellent job, actually. I like his style. I like Tony Reali a lot. He's funny, and Tony was actually the perfect person to bring in for Max. But is he Max to me? No. I like Max better. I like what Max brings to the table, and when Stephen A. said that First Take was going to be even better, I was like, that seems like posturing. That was a little Canelo Alvarez that was in Stephen A. when he said that. That's what I thought I was hearing. But when they announced it, but I remember thinking to myself, like, you know what? I promise you this. I was thinking to myself, Max Kellerman's the only person they could really bring in there that would make me, want to watch it. That would make me be like, okay, this is going to be better. This is going to be good. Like, they need to bring in Max. Those are the kind of thoughts that were going through my head. And then when I heard that they announced Max Kellerman, I was like, boom, okay. I'm actually very excited to see First Take. And I actually would have made this change. I would have made this change regardless if Skip Bayless wanted to stay or not. If I had the opportunity to switch him out and bring in Max Kellerman, I would have. Stephen A. was not posturing. He kept it real. If he knew that when he said that, but Stephen A. and Max, that is going to be a very good combination because, like Skip Bayless knows his stuff. There's no doubt. He has knowledge. He has so much hate in his heart and in his mind that he can't, even when he knows what he's talking about, he ends up not saying what's real because he's so focused on his hate. Or his love, whatever, either one. He's guided by his heart too much. He leaves reality because his heart tells him something else. Max is a beast, though. Max's knowledge is on point, and he knows more than Stephen A. does about probably every sport other than basketball. And when it comes to basketball, it's probably much closer than people think, and I'm not sure. I mean, he may know more than Stephen A. Probably not. And I'm not saying that Stephen A. is even more right about basketball, but I think, Stephen A. may have probably engrossed himself in basketball more. He's around players more than, and I think he loves the game. He loves the game more, I think. It's his favorite sport. Basketball is his favorite sport, whereas boxing is Max's favorite sport. But I think Max does love, as far as I know, maybe basketball is his favorite sport, and he's just not saying. But he came up in boxing. He seems the most passionate about boxing when he talks about it, and he's basically I like when it comes to boxing. I've loved listening to him more than anybody. So. But Max is a very knowledgeable guy. He's a smart dude. I love the way he talks. I love his delivery. So I'm actually very, very, very excited about First Take, and I want to start coming into work an hour later so I can watch all of First Take. I'm gonna try to work that out with my boss, but it probably won't happen. But again, I would love. I'm very excited to see First Take. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited about it, and especially. We're a long way from the next basketball season, but with the next basketball season coming up, I'm excited about this next basketball season. I've been excited about every basketball season, but oh no, come on. One second, y'all. Hey, what's up, man? Can I call you back in 2 minutes? Okay, for sure. All right, peace. Yeah, so like I said, First Take is gonna be better. Definitely gonna be better because I think First Take got smarter, and it got less stupid. I guess that's the same thing, but I get tired. I don't like hate. That's the thing. I just don't like hate. Hate gets on my nerves, and that's a lot. I was seeing a lot of that from Skip Bayless. So I wish Skip Bayless the best. I will try and maybe watch some of him on Fox and see what he's bringing to the table. See what's going on. But right now, First Take, just major step up for them. It was a major. It was a great way to evolve for them. Great evolution took place. And Skip was the originator of that show, and Skip did a good job. So I'm crapping on Skip a little bit too much here because, you know, as far as entertainment value, Skip was a beast. You know, Skip will entertain you. I'm not saying you'll be happy with him, but you're gonna sit there and like either yell at him or laugh at him, but you're gonna be entertained one way or another. So, you know, Skip did a great job. He is the reason why First Take is what it is. And now, you know, the next stage of First Take is coming. Well, probably like the third or fourth or fifth evolution of the show. They've had a couple of different people come in and go. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be awesome. And great job, ESPN. You did a wonderful job. Stephen A, Max, can't wait to watch y'all. Not that you guys are going to look at this, but I can't wait to watch you guys. And I'm excited. We'll see what happens. Don P, not to be confused with the drink. Take care.